Hey gang, welcome to another Chingo Gringo beer review. First off, I'd like to do a shout out to my wife for doing the artwork you see behind me over my left shoulder there. Chingo Gringo logo with a nice beer pouring over the sides with foam, and it's brewski time, guys. So let me show you the beer we have for today. Now we have a special beer, right? Well, a beer with a special ingredient. So this is going to be the beer today. It is SweetWater Hash Session IPA. Now, notice the word hash in the name, hash. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about this ingredient. It was new to me. Didn't know very much about this ingredient, and so I read a little bit on the website, and it turns out that it's the leftover residue after the hop producers in the Yakima Valley in Washington. They, well, some of them are in Washington. Anyway, they produce these hop pellets that we all use when we make beer. And when the process is finished, the pelletization process is finished, there is this really sticky resinous residue that's left over, and that's called hop hash. And so these guys at SweetWater, tell you more about them in a moment, got the idea to use this ingredient as an ingredient in their beer. So we're going to see how it turns out. Everybody says it's really adds really a wonderful aroma and flavor, so we're going to find out. Anyway, so another shout out to my friend Dale Feltner for picking up this beer for me at ABC Fine Wines and Liquors in Newport Richey, Florida. Shout out to you guys too for helping me select the beers. So let's get started, shall we? Now, let me give you a little history about this brewery real quick. SweetWater Brewing Company, Atlanta, Georgia, founded in 1997 by Freddie Bench and Kevin McNerney. Okay, I hope I got that pronunciation of those names right. Freddie and Kevin were college roommates at the University of Colorado, and Freddie then went on after graduating from the University of Colorado to study at the American Brewers Guild in California. Kevin went on to work at several breweries, including Avery Brewery, several breweries in Colorado and California, including Avery Brewery, among others. Okay, so Freddie first got the idea for the name by kayaking down the Sweetwater Creek, which is a tributary of the Chattahoochee River in the Sweetwater Park. Now, Freddie first got the idea for opening this West Coast style brewery when he visited Atlanta during the 1996 Summer Olympics, and then later Kevin joined him to help raise funds to open their brewery there in Atlanta, the SweetWater Brewery. Now, what else? One thing I noticed reading about SweetWater Brewing Company is that they are a very socially and environmentally conscious brewery. They do a lot of things to lessen the impact of their brewing on the environment, recycling water and things like that, and their vehicles are very environmentally friendly and stuff like that. They reach out to the community and sponsor a lot of things, so hats off to them for doing that. Now, all of their beer is unpasteurized, so it has a limited distribution network. So let's talk about this beer. This beer has an ABV of 4.2%, and IBUs are at 55. Grains used in the brewing of this beer, according to SweetWater Brewing Company, Maris Otter, Pilsner wheat, and midnight wheat. Never heard of midnight wheat. That's interesting. Have to check it out. Hops used, of course, the hash from the Amarillo hops, Amarillo's hop hash, and Bravo hops. Autumn hops. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. El Dorado and Crystal hops. That's it. So let's pour this beer up and see what it looks like, shall we? All right. I'll put the glass right there. It's a nice effect, don't you think? You can still see me a little bit. I'm distorted. It's coming, guys. Be patient. Ooh. Here it comes. Okay. All you see is bubbles now. You can't see me. All right. So let me give you a look of the beer. All right. It's very nice, light golden color. Very nice head on there. Let's see. Let's see if I can. I guess it's about finger and a half, 2-finger head on the beer. All right, let's smell it and see what it smells like. Get a nose on this aroma. Wow. Wow, I know why IPA is one of my favorite beers, because the aroma. I'm getting a real big blast of citrus, like lemon zest, grapefruit zest. Oh wow, yeah, maybe some orange zest in there. Just a big blast of citrus from all those wonderful hops that they use, and the hop hash, the Amarillo hop hash. Not getting much else. Some floral aromas in there as well. Really wonderful aroma to this beer. So let's give it a swig and see how it tastes. Wow. Let me scratch my eye. Well, you just get up front blast of the hops there. 55 IBUs, middle of the road, but a really nice contribution to the bitterness of this beer. Since this is a session IPA, maybe they kept the IBUs down along with the ABV. And it's really nice. Let me see. Yeah, up front you get that blast of like grapefruit and orange and maybe some lemon. Some really nice bitterness. You get a little bit of malt sweetness. From the malts they're using there. The Maris Otter malt and Pilsner malt. Get that biscuity, a little bit of biscuity bread type, but very light. And I think the hops really balance that out, so it's not too sweet. Of course, IPAs can't be sweet, but this one is on the little side, so it's okay. One more sip. Decent head retention on this beer. Yeah, the big blast of citrus, and at the end, you get that nice clean finish and lingering bitterness from that hop array. So, what am I going to give this beer? Okay, so I'm going to give this beer SweetWater Hash Session IPA. Ooh, I really like this beer. I think I'm going to give this beer a 9. Yeah, I'm going to give this beer a 9. I was going to go a little higher, but I'm going to stay with 9. No, not because I don't like it. Just there's some things that I prefer in a beer that keeps it out of the range of 10. So, anyway, Thanks to SweetWater Brewing Company in Atlanta, Georgia for brewing such a nice IPA. Hats off to you guys up there. Keep up the good work. Shout out to Dale Feltner, my friend that brought me the beer from Florida. Of course, you know I live in Cancun, Mexico, so I don't get these beers very often, so I appreciate it, Dale. And that's it for this Chingo Gringo beer review. So till see you next time, cheers, and keep pouring them up and to keep drinking them down.